Hey guys, this is the Raleigh Realty Mom, Taylor Petrovich, and today I'm going to be talking about listing your home when you've got kids, which can sound rather daunting. You've got to keep it clean, they're over here trashing it, you got to be ready for showings. It's okay. I've got 5 tips to help you maintain your sanity. Here we go. Tip number 1, toy management. Now, before you list your house, you're going to obviously purge your house of all the things that you don't need. You, the kids, all the things that nobody needs anymore. Get rid of it, sell it, burn it, I don't care, get rid of all that stuff. But you're probably still going to be left with a lot of toys. So what I recommend is get some of those big clear bins like this and throw your toys in there. You want to get 2 or 3 of them so you can separate the toys into different groups. Then every day you're going to pull out one of those bins, let the kids play with the toys in that bin only. They're going to trash the place with it. Great. You get a showing request, you just throw everything in the bin and you put the bin away. Or at the end of the day, do the same thing. Then the next day, pull out a different bin with a different set of toys for the kids. And that way you're cycling through toys, the kids aren't getting completely bored, and you're keeping it very manageable for yourself, maintaining your sanity. That's tip 1, toy management. Tip number 2, protect your schedule. Protect your schedule. And what do I mean by that? Well, some of you may have kids who still take a nap, for example. And maybe that is the only time you have during the day to sit down, relax, and breathe. And it's easy for us to forget what a big deal that is once we're past that stage, but it is a big deal. So if you've got kids that nap, for example, or maybe there's another time during your day that's just exceptionally busy and very difficult to accommodate showing, that is totally fine. You can block showings during different periods of the day. Just speak to your agent. That's easy enough to do. And if a buyer is interested in your home and they can't wait an hour to see it, I don't think they're that interested. And also, maybe you require an hour or even 2 hours notice before you're going to be ready to leave the house. So you get a call for a showing, you can have your agent set it up so that you have some notice. Half hour, an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is you need. The bottom line is, don't let the buyers push you around. Don't be scared to say no to a showing. Protect your schedule. Be open. You want your home to be seen, but also don't lose your mind. That is tip number 2. Number 3. Okay, tip number 3 for listing your home while living with your kids and maintaining your sanity is responsibilities. Responsibilities. Yes, get the kids bought in, and I'm not talking about obviously infants or really young toddlers, but kids like 18 months and up can really get bought into this process and they can be part of it. And that makes them feel really good. What I like to do for my clients is have their kids sign this kids listing agreement. You're welcome to zoom in on it and make it your own, or you'll be able to download it at the end of this video. So stick around for that. But this listing agreement is something that I go over with their kids directly. And it is really simple, and it's just little things that they can do every day to help you sell your home. So it goes over simple things like make my bed in the morning, keep my toys and stuffed animals neatly put away, wipe toothpaste off the sink. And the idea is, and what I tell them is, if you do these things every day, when your house sells, I will give you a $25 gift card to anywhere that you want. Now, I don't know about your kids, but my kids will do just about anything for a $25 Amazon gift card. So the kids really like this. They get bought into the process, and I do pay them at closing, and it ends up being a really fun thing for both me and them, and it's a chance for us to bond as well. So a kids listing agreement and giving your kids some responsibility throughout the process will help them stay bought in, and also it's tip number 3 to helping you maintain your sanity. Number 4. Tip number 4 for maintaining your sanity while listing your home and living with your children is screen time. I know we frown upon screen time. I get it. But for those younger children who are not able to really be very helpful, it is nice for you to be able to put them in front of a program that you approve of, put them in their high chair, strap them in, give them a screen, and let them watch something while you get the house ready for showings. When my kids were 18 months old, I was moving, and I know what a challenge it was to get the house cleaned up and ready to go. In fact, I didn't know of these kids listing agreements then, or I would have done that. But I did sit them in front of a show, a movie, and strap them into whatever, their high chair, and let them watch that while I got the house cleaned up. And I get it, like I said, I know screen time, but you really got to cut yourself some slack when you're trying to sell a house. It's a very stressful process as it is. So whatever you need to do to maintain your sanity, you just got to give yourself some slack on that. So tip number 4, be a little bit lenient on the screen time. And tip number 5. And tip number 5 is something you might think is totally crazy, but it's laundry maintenance, okay? My girlfriend says I should write a book called Laundry, a Real Estate Success Story. And that's because I became the queen of doing laundry when I got divorced. You probably know the feeling like laundry never ends. And a lot of what I would do is I would wash and dry laundry and it would never get folded. So it would be in this giant pile. In the morning, we'd be trying to get the kids ready for school. And we're digging through piles of laundry, making a mess, and I'm losing my damn mind, right? So what I started doing was getting up 15 minutes earlier every day. Just 15 minutes, I swear it changed my life because my laundry is always folded. So every day I would take the load out of the dryer, I would fold it, put it in the appropriate rooms for each person, start a new load. Later in the day, I would switch the load to the dryer. Then the next morning, wake up 15 minutes early, fold that load, do it all again. Now that's 1 load of laundry a day. That works for our household. Maybe you need to do 2, adjust the schedule accordingly. But I'm telling you, 15 minutes earlier in a day can really change your laundry life. I know, it's crazy. Okay, that is tip number 5, laundry maintenance. If you are looking to get that kids listing agreement, here's the link for it right here. Go ahead and download that and make it your own. And I hope you enjoyed the 5 tips for maintaining your sanity. Stay sane, and I'll catch you next week with a new video. Bye-bye. Your schedule is very important. Why can't I say important? Very important. Very important is importante. Your schedule matters. How about that? No?